What's up, everybody? This Coach Rod, your credit coach, and I want to jump on here right quick to give you some quick tips on strategies on how to get out of debt, how to pay down your debts. One of the greatest things that I see when people come to me for business funding or trying to get their credit right when they're trying to fix their credit for credit repair is they have so many debts, and that's why their credit score is not improving because they have their credit cards are maxed out. And so I want to give you some tips and little strategies on how to pay down your debts fast so you can get business funding or you can get that home that you desire. And I want to give you 3 tips. The first tip is you got to create a budget. You got to know where your money's going at. You got to come up with a strategy on, like, okay, my money's going this place, my money's going this place. But a lot of us don't know where it's going at because we don't understand a budget. So a budget tells you where your money is going, how you're spending it. A budget tells you how much money you're making per month. A budget tells you how to pay this, pay this, pay this, and this what you have left over for yourself. That's what a budget does. And so I want us to really understand that we have to create budgets to understand how we're gonna get out of debt faster. We have to create budgets. We have to stop telling our money where it's gonna go. And you only can do that through budgeting. So what you do is you go at the beginning of every month, write down all your expenses, everything that you got coming out. Then you write down what you got coming in after taxes. After taxes, not before taxes because you don't receive that. After taxes. And what you do is you put it on your refrigerator. You put it on your refrigerator. One of the tips I also use is when you go to the grocery store, stop using your debit card. Use cash. So then that's creating a budget for yourself because when we have a debit card, we swipe it, and say we oversee our budget was for $100. When you got a debit card, you can go over and you don't care. But when you carry $100 worth of cash, if you go over, you got to put those stuff back. So if you're trying to get out of debt, and one of the things I'll tell you, start using cash more. Use cash more to get out of debt. And that's come with your budget. The second thing you have to do is you have to create more income. You have to, if you really want to get out of debt, you gotta create more income. Maybe this ain't for everybody, but it's for somebody. You're not making enough, but you're overspending. And so what happens is you create your budget, you know what you got coming out, and now you see, okay, at the end of the month, I only got $500 left to pay off debts. So what you do is you create more income. Uber, create a side business, doing something greater than, maybe you got to get another job. The key to it is getting yourself free from debt, getting yourself free from that bondage of being trapped and being a slave to debt. You got to create more income. You got to get off your butt and say, you know what? I got to make some changes in my life. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of going through this day by day. I'm tired of going through not having any options. You got to create more income. And it's only temporary where you got to create more income. Maybe it's temporal. Maybe you want to keep doing it. But what happens is you got to get to a place where you say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of being a slave to debt. All I do is think about debt all day. And how you kill that thought is you got to create more income for yourself. Create more income for yourself. And so this is so vital. So many people won't change, but they won't do the things to change their situation. How you change your situation is create a budget and create more income. That's how you're gonna change it. You gotta get from that place of being lazy. And the third thing I want to give you, this is the last thing I want to give you, is you have to develop self-control. You have to learn how to control your flesh. You have to learn how to control your desires when you got money. Because a lot of times our money tells us where to spend it. A lot of times our money tells us how to do everything. But you got to take control of your money and tell your money, you're going in the bank. You're going to pay debt. I'm not eating out this week because I have to pay off these debts. I'm going to save 10% of my income for investments. You got to tell your money, and you got to build that self-discipline, self-control to say, you know what? My flesh is not going to tell me how to spend my money. Self-discipline with your children. Because guess what? They don't work for it. So their thing is that they think money comes easy. Let's go to this place. Let's go to this place. And guess what we do? Because we're so involved in our kids' life, we want to make them so happy. And at the end of the day, we're sad. We're going to bed depressed and worried about how we're going to pay our bills. But our kids are happy because they don't have that pressure and that burden of how they're going to make ends meet every week. So sometimes you have to tell your kids no. You have to tell them no. Because you explain to them, I'm telling you no because I'm trying to get ahead in life. So I want us to have self-control when it comes to our finances so that we can pay off our debts, to have some freedom to think. Not just think about bills, think about options, think about taking our kids on vacation. Think about greater things in life, because if we don't do that, we'll continue to be a slave to debt. Mentally, physically, you'll be a slave to your job. You can't, when new opportunity comes, you can't take it because I can't wait. I can't do it because I have to, 2 weeks. I can't wait because I got so much debt. I don't have no control. You have to take control of your finances. You got to take control of your emotions, your emotional spending. If you are an emotional spender, stay out the stores. Create a budget, increase your income, and develop self-control. I'm telling you, if you develop those 3 things, I'm telling you, your life will change, and you will start getting that financial freedom that you desire. Y'all be blessed.